Welcome back to our channel. Now we are discussing an ESOP valuation. Employee stock option plans, better known as ESOPs, have emerged a powerful tool to reward and retain talent. With the growing trend of startups and MNCs offering stock-linked incentives, understanding how to value these ESOPs, this has become essential for the compliance and financial reporting. In today's video, we'll explore how ESOPs are valued and the models used and key assumptions, regulatory requirements. We'll see the legal and contractual framework. ESOPs are not informal works, they are governed by SEBI regulations and Companies Act 2013 and rules they are made under, and structured through written contracts. These are typically defined a grant date when the option is formally offered, that is the grant date. Vesting, when the employee becomes eligible for shares. The exercise price, what the employee pays to buy the shares. Exercise period, time frame to act on the option. Lock-in period, it is not mandatory, optional. Lock-in period is a time during which the shares cannot be sold. Listed companies must follow SEBI regulations, while unlisted companies must follow within 12 of the company's share capital and debentures rules 2014. ESOP accounting, Ind-AS for accounting. These are two main standards. Ind-AS 102, share-based repayment. ICAI guidance note on the share-based payments for non-Ind-AS entities. Under Ind-AS 102, if you can't reliably measure the fair value of the services received from employee, you measure the fair value of the equity instruments granted. That is ESOPs themselves. The fair value is treated as an employee expenses. Employee expense in the financial statements, typically amortized over the vesting period. When is an ESOP valuation required? Valuation is not one-time task. You need it at various segments, equity settled ESOPs and cash settled ESOPs. In equity settled ESOPs, on grant date, on any modification, on exercise date, ESOP valuation is required. In cash settled ESOPs, on grant and each reporting date, on any modification, on final exercise. So the key inputs for ESOP valuation based on few critical assumptions. We'll talk about few assumptions. The exercise price, that is K, fixed in the ESOP agreement. And option life, this is T, from grant to expected exercise date. From grant date to grant to exercise date. Current share price, yes, for listed companies, market price, for unlisted companies, fair value, as per real value. Volatility, sigma, annualized standard deviation of stock returns. For listed companies, historical stock volatility. For unlisted, use peer group volatility. Expected dividends, D, use dividend yield if employees are not entitled to receive dividends during the vesting. And risk-free rate R, use 5 to 10 year government bond yields. And valuation date as per Ind-AS 102, the valuation or measurement date is a grant date. Grant date for ESOPs. That is when the fair value of the option is locked for accounting purposes. Valuation models for ESOPs. Two mostly widely accepted models. One is binomial lattice model. This model works in step-by-step manner, mapping the future price path through binomial tree. It is ideal for American-style options, where early exercise is allowed, making it more realistic for Indian ESOPs. And Black-Scholes bottom model, best suited for European-style options, exercised only at maturity. This model works on continuous time fogging. This model is elegant and quick, but assumes no early exercise and constant volatility. So the conclusion, valuing ESOPs is not just a compliance activity, it is a critical part of the financial reporting, investor transparency, and employee trust. We have two channels, RR Corporates, other channel RR Legal Talks. Please do subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you will not miss any of the latest updates. Thank you.